Hi friends, happy Tuesday. I hope you're all well. We've got some fun things to talk about for today. Today is Poem on Your Pillow Day, which means during our Zooms today, friends, we're going to be talking about different forms of poems that you can do yourself. So for instance, during our Zoom, we're going to be talking about acrostic poems, limericks, and haikus. 3 different kinds of poems. Today is Tuesday, May 12th. Let's get started with our math. For math today, friends, you're going to be doing a shape hunt looking for spheres and cubes. We're going to complete the page 12, and then we're going to finish our review task on page 11. There's also a video that has to do with shapes as well for today, found in the description box below. Looking at our math page 12, we're going to finish this up for today. We're going to take our things that we found in our shape hunt, like for instance our cubes that we find and our spheres that we find, and we're going to use these shapes to help us with this chart. So spheres, number of faces, number of edges, number of vertices or corners on the outside, number of curved structures as well over here. So we're going to do that for both spheres and cubes. After we finish page 12, we're almost going to finish up page 11. Over here is day 29, which is the day that we're on. We're going to be looking at this gray shape here and figuring out what other 2 shapes makes that for us. That will be our math after we watch the video that is in the description box below. For module block, friends, we do have the video in the description box. We're also going to be looking at pictures like we did yesterday. We're going to be looking at the second picture with places we can find trees. So if you look at the second one here, it's kind of hard to see, but we're inside a mall and there's trees in this mall. So they've got a better view of it on our question page, which is page 19. So we're going to be answering the questions for day 29 on page 19. And we're going to talk about, is planting a tree inside a building a good idea or not a good idea? So let's take a look. Here we are on page 19. Yesterday we worked on this part. Today, there's our picture a little bit bigger. We've got a sunlight coming through the roof. This is like a mall or some sort of structure like that. There's trees in the inside there. Day 29. In your opinion, is this a good place for a tree? You can say yes or no. Write a sentence to support your opinion. And here's a great sentence we can start with. Planting a tree inside is not or is a good idea because, and then finish the sentence off for our module block. Remembering to see the video as well. For word work, we can start with that video, which also is in the description box below. Friends, we also have a decodable to read today. We're going to be reading Josh and Chip at the Farm, which is great. I'll read that to you here in just a moment. And what I'd love to see this afternoon is, friends, you finding that decodable on page 20 and reading it to me. So either on a video, that'd be great, showing me you reading the book, the decodable text, Josh and Chip on the Farm. After that, friends, what you're going to be doing is looking at the poem, One Thing We All Like to Do. You're going to highlight the words we, all, and one. So let's take a look at the decodable and where you're going to be highlighting your words in that poem. So friends, here's the decodable text, Josh and Chip at the Farm. Josh and Chip get in a bus. Where are they? A cat is there. They chat with the cat. They see a pig in a pen. There is a lot of mud. They see a hen and a rat. They get on the bus. So here's the decodable text, again, on page 20. Excuse me, I might have said 19. Also on this page is the poem, One Thing We All Like to Do. This is where you will be highlighting the words we, all, and one all throughout there. So friends, I would like to see you reading that. And when you are reading the decodable of Josh and Chip at the Farm, please send me a video of that. I'd love to see your reading. It's been a long time. So friends, we also have the video that you'll be watching from CMS in the description box below. For science, we have something so exciting. I can barely stand it. We're going to be talking about textures, which is so fun. In the beginning of the year, we talked about our 5 senses. This is kind of along that line. I want you to find at least 6 different objects around the house. Now, I say 6 because I'd like to see at least 5 different categories. I chose, I think I found about 15 different items, but at least 6 would be great. I'd like to see you take those objects that you find and add them to a tree map. Let me show you mine, and then I'll show you some objects that I found. So, a tree map is where we have the topic, which is it feels, our textures, it feels. These are going to be household items, and we're going to use our brain along with the household items to figure out where our objects belong. So we're going to be categorizing the different textures. We'll have soft, like yarn, cotton balls or pets. Hard things like books, toy cars, or stone. Bumpy like graham crackers, animal crackers, avocados. Bubble wrap. Maybe pointy, pencils, toothpicks, skewers. Rough like a nail file, sandpaper, or glitter shoes. So friends, let me show you a few things I found around the house that I put on my map. Now friends, after you do this map, I would love for you to show me just a few objects that you find and explain why you put them in that category. You can also do this on a video for me. And you can just download it directly to the Class Dojo portfolio. The link is on our Class Dojo message. So here we are. I've got some fuzzy socks. They are so soft. I could add this to my tree map. I've got a piece of pottery here. This is very hard. If I drop this, this would break. I've got a bumpy tortoise shell. Really bumpy. Do you see all those ridges? When I rub my finger on it, I can feel the different bumps. Ooh, I've got a pointy pine cone. Ooh, very pointy. Do you see all those little spots? Look at that. Wow. Then I've got a rough glitter shoe. When I rub this, it kind of feels like sandpaper. So friends, there's things all around our house. You can look in the kitchen, in your room, you can look outside. All sorts of things have different textures. I'd love to see you working on that tree map. One more time, if you'd like to look through it. This is kind of an example of what we're looking for. Picking some different textures and just writing down a few. And if you get the moment, I'd love for you to send me a quick video describing some of the objects that you found around your house. Friends, I hope you have a great day. Please join me on Zoom today so we can talk about some really fun poems. I'd really like to show you how we could use our name in an acrostic poem. So if you want to get started on that, if you already know how, you can. Or you can just wait for our Zoom meeting so we can go over it together. Either way, please join me at either 8:30 or 12:30. And parents, I love it when you come on there so we can all talk. Have great participation recently. So our office hours are 10 to 11:30 and 1 to 2:30. I'll be online on our Zoom for office hours if you need anything. Take care, my friends. Bye.